What's going on, Capricorns? Happy New Year, happy birthday, happy Capricorn season. Family, let's take a look at this little breakup, falling out that you're going through. So, family, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe for daily Capricorn readings, join the membership family, and comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. Drop your birthday, sun, moon, rising. And Capricorns, disclaimer, the only thing that I ask you to do on this channel is to hit the like button and to use your common sense. Okay, these are general readings. I do not offer personal readings. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Capricorns, you and this person that you are falling out with, breaking up with, ended a relationship. And drop this person's sign down below as well. Capricorn, ooh, a hot freaking mess. Some of y'all dealing with another Capricorn. A shout out to those of you born on the 15th and the 5th. Okay, Okay, let's talk about it. So we see Capricorn energy with the 15, the 7 of Earth, the High Priestess, the Sun, a little Pisces, Sagittarius, little 10 of Water, little 10 of Earth, and the Hangman in reverse, the Aquarius vibe. Shout out to the Capricorns born on the 7th and the 17th, the 9th and the 19th, the 2nd and the 12th. Those of you born on the 10th, shout out to every freaking body. But family, somebody's wanting to come back around. So there's this breakup, there's this falling out. But some of y'all know, again, the energy surrounding this situation is there's going to be another chance with this person, somebody coming back around, that this isn't necessarily the end. But what I will say, Capricorns, with our girl here looking back at it, Miss Robinson, this 7 of coins here also bent over looking back at it. What's this little toxic situation? So we're talking about a breakup, a falling out, but we see both people looking back at each other. So why did you click on this, Capricorns, cross watchers? When you know that you're clearly in the 10s here, toxic cycle with this person, because it is definitely giving, okay, making up to breakup. And shout out to both cuspers, Sagittarius and Aquarius. The Capricorns, as somebody wanted me to point out. But we do see that. Some of y'all wonder when this cycle is going to end, because the good times are very good, and we see this energy of somebody being very committed. Some of you already having children and or a family with this person. But the thing really is this, for me, this is what's catching my eye, is this Hangman here in the reverse. Because we see this in somebody's gut. They know that there's another beginning here. We see somebody makes them happy. We see that somebody's very committed, invested. But it's this energy of, I feel like somebody breaking up with somebody or doing things out of boredom. I'm almost wondering if somebody doesn't know how to have a normal relationship without there being fireworks and excitement. Again, we started with the toxicity here. We started with somebody being very invested. And some of you dealing with somebody born in the month of July. A Cancer or a Leo individual, potentially. But we do see a lot of earth. It's a lot of earth action. So while this person's very invested, and while I feel like you've very much invested in this person, deep down you know that this is not the end. Because right now it seems to me, Capricorn and or cross watcher, that the issue between you and this person could be an air sign individual. We see the 3 and the 5 of air. is that some of you don't know how to talk to each other. Some of you don't know how to talk to each other. It's a communication issue. It's a verbal falling out. Some of you falling out with this person over money. But also when I see this dime in somebody's mouth, why do I also feel like somebody fell out with somebody because of their looks? Maybe even jealousy over appearances, or somebody speaking about what somebody had on even. Because some of you, this isn't a lover. Some of you, this is, one of your friends. Some of y'all have some of these toxic little friendships where you fall out with people and go back and forth. But this communication issue, confrontation, conversation, we see that somebody's feelings are hurt, if not both parties. And not only that, it's the fact that somebody in particular feels that a situation is over, because we see the tombstone here with this 3. They feel like somebody disregarded them. Like they're feeling like a peon. So again, it could be that somebody talked down to somebody like they were less than. It could be that somebody just completely disregarded this person and what they had to say, or what they were thinking, what their feelings were. And that's the reason for this little rift. But dang, Capricorn, it seems very, very, very temporary. And even here with this Knight of Cups here, we see somebody coming in with this big old apology, coming in with this big old offer here. Some of you, if this is a friend, we see somebody coming here with all this tea, and we see somebody wanting to talk about it. Wanting to talk about it, wanting to clarify things, clear things up, explain themselves, make things right. So somebody will be reaching out. Somebody will be wanting to talk about things. We see Aries now with the Emperor. The 5 of Coins here. And look at how dazed and confused this brother looks. Just all caught up in the middle. So y'all fell out with somebody and you were caught up in the middle. Some of y'all don't even know exactly how it is that you got here, some of you, but again, it does speak to a cycle. But we see this letting bygones be bygones, moving forward. We also see somebody moving up. We'll get to that in a minute. The railroad bill, lots of Cancer energy. We see the Gullet and the World, the fixed signs. Because here's the deal. Somebody doesn't like to be alone. Somebody can't be alone. It's giving codependent. Some of you dealing with a Virgo, another earth sign. But somebody doesn't like to be alone. And not only that, for those of you where it is indeed a situation between you and a man, an Aries, somebody that you're in a deep commitment with, could also be your boss. There's this energy of needing to, I want to say trust that this person has your back, but I get more, it's like trust that this person will be back. Like be back. I feel like apologizing and explaining themselves, somebody knowing that they need to explain the situation right here. Because I'm almost wondering if this person being caught up in the middle here wasn't a situation where somebody couldn't speak up. Couldn't speak up. Maybe it was a situation between more than just you and this individual. Some of you, this was a public thing. As we see this 10 of baskets and this 10 of coins, notice all these people here. And even here with the big mama, somebody bringing food. Some of you, there's a situation that happened publicly, in public, in which somebody didn't know what to do, didn't know what to say, was caught like a deer in headlights, and somebody was feeling like the rug was pulled out from underneath them, or somebody betrayed them, did them wrong, didn't have their back. There are some of you that while a situation may be toxic, Others of you, there's some major lessons to be learned. It could even be that somebody seeing somebody's fear for the first time, somebody being put on the spot in a certain way. But there's somebody here with a high moral compass that is wanting to make a situation right and is wanting to move on. I feel like those of you where this person has a high moral compass and comes back a certain way. And again, we see showing major action here with the sun. That some of you, again, you can just continue to move on with. And when you decide to move on, there's no going back. There's no bringing up whatever this situation was again. I'm almost wondering if somebody wasn't throwing something in somebody's face. But there's this moving on, no longer going back. I'm almost wondering if a trip back home didn't cause a breakup or a rift in a situation. But I feel like there is still this lack of clarity on where somebody stands moving forward. So while we see somebody coming back, but are they really trying to fix it? Or is it because they just want to give closure? I'm wondering if for some of you are in a situation where somebody was trying to have their cake and eat it too. Not flirting with somebody in public. Or it's a situation where somebody was trying to straddle both sides of the fence here. I'm almost feeling like it'll really be on the person that feels betrayed, whether or not they want to accept this person back. Whether they want to give this another chance. You know, the circle of trust. Those clocks, times, yeah. It's really going to be on this person that is owed an apology, if it's not both of you, on whether or not they want to cooperate or give the situation another chance, another opportunity. We see Gemini here with the free man and the Father of Knives here. Lots of air. Yeah, it's coming down to an apology and how somebody moves. Because it's the lack of trust. A gift won't do it. A happy birthday just won't do it. A happy new year text isn't going to do it. Somebody's got to show some major moves. And we see somebody, being very much focused on the past. But part of the past is this shady, okay, the Justice card here, Libra, is this shady history. Some of you, this person has a criminal background, or maybe they work in the criminal or the justice field. But somebody's got to say something. There's got to be equal give and take here and balance. And I'm also wondering, heavy on the balance, especially for those of you who are somebody's half in, half out. There's this energy of if and when someone comes back, it is all or nothing. We're either committed or we're not. We're either all in or all the way out. And we see somebody here holding their hand out. Queen of Cups. We see these people holding each other's hand here with the grandchildren, that Aquarius energy, right? Isn't Valentine's Day, as I'm looking at this, isn't that Aquarius? I also feel that for those of you where the communication has stopped or slowed down with this person, between someone, that's also to prove a point. Somebody is, I'm telling you, somebody's stopping or cutting the communication because they're waiting for that apology. Text, communication, face-to-face conversation. We see somebody putting up some serious boundaries regarding this fresh start, new beginning, a second chance, other opportunity here. Like, I do get that for some of you, there's a situation where it's going to take a lot of strength to take somebody back, maybe because of a family situation having to do with either third parties, as I've seen multiple queens here, the Queen of Water and Air here. But also when I think of this, it could also be somebody's mother, female, family member, outside part. Okay, but it's given third party. But somebody's going to have to make a choice. either this relationship or this other party, whether it's family or, other lover. But what I do get is somebody's feelings are about to be hurt. Ooh, the Four of Fire, yes. Somebody's about to make a shocking decision. And I feel like putting it in writing. Remember that Eight of Wands was in the reverse. Now this Eight of Coins here, and we see somebody. Somebody's about to put it in black and white. And we see this ending here, asking for forgiveness. Oh, nervous about it. Somebody is about to hit somebody with an ultimatum. I can't say that. There's going to be an ultimatum that is going to be necessary in order for somebody, I feel like, to accept somebody back. Yes. Yes. Somebody, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it is going to take a lot to get somebody back or to start this new thing, but it is going to be, is somebody stable or not? Financially, emotionally? What is somebody coming to the table with? And even that, with that King of Coins, it speaks to solid proof. It speaks to being consistent. For those of you that this is a repeating thing, this is different. Somebody has to really show you. Small promises, small actions are not going to do. They have to come in showing mad action. I repeat, coming in, showing mad action, doing something new. Coming in, again, stable, with a plan. Explaining themselves for some of you, more Earth, the Six of Air, the Six of Coins. Drop those repeating numbers that you've seen lately. But we see somebody rubbing their hands together here like Birdman. Because otherwise, is you finished or is you done? Capricorns, between you and this person. If somebody is not coming back, truly remorseful, doing things different, whether it's you or this other party, somebody is willing to move on. And some of that willing to move on is somebody's very attractive. Okay, this person is not, your only option, or vice versa. Okay, because we see that somebody doesn't have to go back. If they go back, it's because they want to. But somebody's got other options to go elsewhere. I also wonder if for some of you where we have this toxic cycle and somebody coming back, this air energy and something that was said, looks, communication, if it isn't a situation where somebody was being a player, a cheater, unfaithful, and somebody had enough, had about enough. And just like we see here in this Devil card here, it's the eulogy for me, the rest in peace and the praying hands. One of my favorite tattoos. It's also the burner in one hand and the Bible in another. It's the rest in peace, but also the leave me alone. Some of you are at your wits is right. The lack of clarity, somebody still refusing to have good communication skills, I feel like at their age. Again, because we see this lack of maturity all the way around. We've seen the sun or the page of water, earth, and now fire here. We see the inconsistency here. Somebody, okay, maybe very lustful, using their good looks, but also somebody ain't ugly here either. And so it's somebody's willing to move on. But it's the inconsistency, the not being able to trust somebody, the straddling the fence on an issue that was the reason for this breaking up. But we see somebody wanting to come back around, somebody knowing that somebody's going to come back around. Some of you still having unfinished business with this person. Maybe some of you work with this person. Some of you have children. Some of you still work or live near this individual. But I see this focus on somebody does want this relationship still. Are they still willing to pour and invest in this, wanting, the situation to grow? And seemingly, okay, the Four of Fire, the Four of Earth here. We see this history that you have with this person. But for some of you, I'm wondering if history is all that you have. And that's why some of you are on the way. I'm telling you, because somebody getting this Aaliyah Capricorn 4-page letter. Playing that sparkle, be careful, is what somebody's going to be feeling, hearing. While some of you know that this person is on their way back, for others of you, all they got to offer is, oof, or all they're thinking about is what's going on between them legs, action. But is it a lust and betrayal issue that has somebody? I feel like it's more of a nervousness about when this person comes back. I'm almost wondering during this separation, if you don't find out more about this person, what was going on during the separation, that has somebody, second guessing whether they're willing, okay, to have this person back in their bed, whether they're willing to hold this person down. Because I feel like somebody was trying not to see some things that was sleeping. And another 4 here. Yeah. I feel like somebody was trying not to see things. And now for some of you, some, not all, some of you are still very much willing to give somebody another chance. Some of you, somebody has indeed run out of time. Sagittarius here with the, I'm telling you, the 4, the Temperance, and this 8 of baskets. Shout out to the Capricorns born in 88. Is this going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back? For somebody, yeah, the moon. There's a secret for some of you, that something that somebody did behind somebody's back, the Magician, yeah. That for some of you is it. For others of you, somebody is wanting to explain. And again, it's giving that somebody doesn't want to hear it. Yeah. Boundaries, barriers. It was that 5 of Pentacles and that 5 of Knives. 55 being a number of change. Somebody needs a change, but others of you, somebody's changed up. They've moved on. Their feelings have left the building. Especially those of you that I feel like you spent the holidays separate from this person, or somebody pulled the stunt on the holidays, or again, in public, in front of people. The Daughter of Coins here, what is that? The Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, yeah. Big chop, new year, new year, new you, big blocked. Some of you are making somebody jump through hoops in an effort to get back in, but others of you are completely deading the communication, going silent. 6, 7, 8. You see that? I repeat, shout out to the people born in 88 or dealing with somebody born in the year 88. The 8 of air, the 8 of fire, yeah. 6, 7, 8. Somebody's willing to isolate themselves, give themselves a break, or leave somebody alone. Leave somebody alone. And it's going to hurt somebody. Those of you that leave this person alone, it's about to hurt. Notice somebody blowing up the phone, using secret accounts in an effort to try and reach somebody. Oh, yes, bringing up the past. For some of you, it's a situation where the tables have turned. But the expectation is that somebody's going to come back, take them back. Capricorns, drop this person's sign down below. Let me know what resonated for you. Hit the like button, subscribe for daily Capricorn content. Check out my second channel. All my links are down below in the description box. And Capricorns, happy birthday. And I'll be tapping in with you very soon, family. Keep it real.